Two soundtracks, instantly recognizable, resonating across the corners of the globe. There exists a rare echelon of musical compositions that transcend the medium for which they were crafted, embedding themselves in the cultural psyche, their notes echoing through time. These iconic melodies from the realms of San Andreas and Liberty City are among such revered tunes. Beautifully crafted, utterly timeless, and not merely perfect for the narrative tapestry of the games they accompany, but also sublime as standalone listening experiences enriching the rhythm of our daily lives. Behind these masterpieces, there lies the creative genius of one elusive composer. Yet this maestro who orchestrated the heartbeats of these virtual worlds remains veiled in mystery. Who is this enigmatic composer whose notes have danced through our speakers, yet whose name eludes recognition? But before we get into who this utter genius is, do your boy an absolute solid and click that follow button. Or if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit that juicy little like button. From the millions of you watching, only 14 are subscribed. The man who breathed musical life into the urban sprawls of the Grand Theft Auto universe is none other than Michael Hunter. Due to his Scottish background, we could assume he is an old friend of Dan and Sam Houser, the founders of Rockstar Games. But that is only an assumption. Not a lot is actually known about Michael's personal life or his early career, or even if this is actually him, so we can only talk about his works that have made it to the public sphere. Michael Hunter, a name that perhaps didn't ring many bells, yet his compositions have reverberated through the annals of gaming history. The melodic genius who orchestrated the iconic intros of Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto 4, crafting auditory landscapes that perfectly encapsulated the gritty, whimsical, and at times, melancholic essence of the open-world odyssey awaiting players. The power of music in setting the atmosphere is unparalleled, and Michael Hunter's compositions did exactly that. His work elevated the storytelling, making the fictional worlds feel alive and vibrant, a testament to his musical prowess. Yet, despite the universal acclaim, the maestro chose a path of humility over fame. His reluctance for the spotlight, a rare trait in an industry often driven by recognition, only fueled the enigma surrounding him. The world had been graced by his musical genius, yet knew little about the man behind the notes. The mystery deepened with time. The absence of self-promotion, the sparse public appearances, and the lack of a digital footprint in a world obsessed with social media. Michael Hunter's low-profile demeanor was a stark contrast to the ubiquity of his compositions. As the notes of his masterpieces continued to echo through gaming consoles across the globe, the man behind them remained an enigma. Michael Hunter, a maestro who let his work speak volumes while he chose to whisper. As the echoes of San Andreas and Liberty City began to fade, our maestro embarked on a new musical voyage. Under the enigmatic alias Pablo, Michael Hunter released his debut album in 2009. This venture was a tapestry of sounds that showcased a different facet of the composer we had come to revere. This album, while a deviation from the cinematic soundscapes of GTA, carried the hallmark of Michael's intricate musical storytelling. However, shrouded under an alias, the world remained mostly oblivious to the maestro behind the melodies. In a bold stride towards authenticity, Michael shed the veil of Pablo with the release of his second album, State of Flux, in 2011. Under his real name, he once again ventured into the realm of musical exploration, this time exposing his true artistic identity to the world. Despite the earnest endeavor, State of Flux didn't resonate with the masses as his earlier work had. The album's relative obscurity juxtaposed against the iconism of his video game scores was a reflection of the capricious nature of public acclaim. Post-State of Flux, the narrative of Michael Hunter seemed to transition into a quiet adagio. The man who once orchestrated the audacious themes of criminal empires retreated into the shadows, his digital presence dissolving into the vast sea of online oblivion. The silence post-GTA 4 was both a mystery and a melancholy tune for the gaming and music communities. As questions lingered, the absence of Michael Hunter in the public eye was a stark contrast to the enduring legacy of his compositions. Michael Hunter's narrative was a blend of acclaimed compositions, a brief yet intriguing venture as Pablo, followed by a quiet retreat from the limelight. His artistic voyage, much like his compositions, told a story, one of triumph, exploration, and an enigmatic silence. As the Grand Theft Auto saga continued, the absence of Michael Hunter's musical brilliance was palpably felt in GTA V. The game, while a masterpiece in its own right, lacked the distinctive melodic identity that had underscored its predecessors. The absence of a memorable theme was a hiatus that left players longing for the audacious musical narratives that Michael had crafted. It was a silent testament to the maestro's indelible imprint on the series. Amid the anticipation for GTA 6, there lies a whispered hope among the gaming community. The hypothetical return of Michael Hunter to the composer's chair is a prospect that excites the imagination. The potential reintroduction of Michael's musical genius could propel the narrative of GTA 6 into an auditory spectacle, offering a nostalgic yet fresh auditory embrace to the players. It's a tantalizing thought, the maestro returning to orchestrate yet another urban symphony that could once again resonate through the annals of gaming history. Michael Hunter's narrative is one of unassuming genius, a tale where the music soared into the hearts of millions, while the composer chose a path less trodden. His legacy is a unique blend of widespread acclaim and personal reticence. In a world where recognition often walks hand in hand with a public persona, Michael Hunter's story stands as a harmonious note of humility. His work continues to echo through the bustling streets of San Andreas and the looming skyscrapers of Liberty City, a timeless tribute to the man who, in a fleeting moment of musical brilliance, crafted a legacy that transcends the pixels on the screen. As we await the dawn of GTA 6, the legacy of Michael Hunter serves as a reminder of the profound impact a maestro can have on the soul of a narrative. His story is a mysterious yet melodious tune, one that will continue to play in the hearts of gamers for years to come. As the reverberations of Michael Hunter's music continue to resonate in the hearts of gamers, the man himself remains an enigma. Since his last album, his whereabouts and musical ventures have been shrouded in mystery. The veil of anonymity he chose to don has only thickened with time. In an era where social media bridges the gap between artists and aficionados, Michael's absence from these platforms has only deepened the mystery surrounding him. The digital silence post, State of Flux, is like a quiet interlude, leaving admirers yearning for the melodious narrative only he could orchestrate. The lack of any indication of a return adds a note of melancholy to his melodious saga. Yet the enigmatic charm that surrounds Michael Hunter keeps the hope and intrigue alive. Every now and then, murmurs ripple through the online realms, speculating a grand return of the maestro to the musical forefront, particularly with the anticipation of GTA 6 brewing. The narrative of Michael Hunter is one that's intertwined with a blend of mystery, genius, and an unassuming demeanor, creating a legacy that's as intriguing as the music he composed. And as the world eagerly awaits the next chapter of the Grand Theft Auto saga, the ghostly echoes of Michael's masterpieces serve as a nostalgic prelude, a reminder of the maestro's timeless contribution to a genre that continues to captivate hearts globally.